You know, there are some people who seem to have a charmed life. They win the lottery. They get the dream job. Their children turn out great. Their health is good. They got money in the bank. They're debt-free. Now you might look at them and say, it's all luck. It's just dumb luck. But I want to share with you something that will cause you to see things in a different way. You ready? Oh, here we go. Your miracle is not when God does something for you. Your miracle is when God does something for somebody else and you don't expect it. And then you see their life radically change. That's your miracle. See, we think our miracle is going to be me and my circumstances. What if your miracle is what God does for somebody else? That changes everything. Let me say it again. Your miracle is not when God does something for you. Your miracle is when God does something for somebody else and you don't expect it. And then you see their life radically change. That's your miracle. David had a giant problem. He killed Goliath. That's great. But David also had another problem. After he killed Goliath, the king was mad at him. And so David had to run from the king. And so David and his men were hungry and thirsty. They weren't sure where their next meal was coming from. They weren't sure where they were going to get water. They didn't have any supplies. They're weary and worn out. And they come to this place. And in this place, there was a pool of water. But there was also 5 stones by that pool of water. And over those 5 stones, there was a company of men gathered, and they were guarding those stones. Now normally, what would you do? If I am hungry and thirsty and I see some food over on the other side of this pool, what am I going to do? I'm either gone, nah, go around the pool, or I'm gone, nah, try to sneak over and grab that food while nobody's looking, right? Or maybe I'll steal it. Maybe I'll find a rock and I'll throw it and try to knock that food into the water and then grab it. That would be your plan, right? That's human nature. That's what you would do. But what was David's plan? David said, you know what? I'm going to get some rocks. Bigger than those rocks. I'm going to get some slingshot ammo bigger than that. And I'm going to take out every single one of those guys guarding that food. And when they're done, I'm going to go get my food. Now that's not the miracle. Here's what the miracle is. The miracle is this. In the natural, 5 stones could never defeat a well-trained army, okay? But in the natural, David couldn't defeat Goliath. But God helped him defeat Goliath. So David thought he was going to get enough food to sustain himself for a few days, but he ended up with 6 months of food because of the victory that he had earlier. See, the victory earlier allowed him to get the resources later, your victory over sin. Sickness and in the area of finances is gone, not allow you to have resources later that you cue and even imagine right now. What is the miracle? The miracle is not when God blesses you. The miracle is when God blesses somebody else and you don't even see it. But the blessing you see later is because of the blessing that you didn't even see. So who knows who you just might have blessed by being a blessing to somebody else. I know we're all busy trying to get our lives together, but sometimes the best thing you can do is help somebody else get their life together. And so when you do that, you're actually planting a seed for a future blessing that you're going to receive. You don't even know the source of it, but you're going to receive it. God says this, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your heart. Commit yourself wholeheartedly to the Lord and to His service. Resist the devil, and he will flee. Resist the devil, and he will flee. Make no mistake about it. The devil's going to throw everything he can at you to keep you from helping somebody else. Procrastination, busyness, apathy, indifference, selfishness, pride, arrogance. All these things the devil will use to try to keep you from helping somebody else. Resist those things. Push back and say, no, I'm going to help somebody else. I don't care how busy I am. I don't care what the cost is. I'm going to help somebody else. And when you do, you're going to be blessed in ways that you've never been blessed before.